What's happening, guys? Rust Belt Mechanic here, back on the channel for another video for you. Today we're going to be going off the beaten path and we're going to be talking about some go bag tools. Everybody's got that friend who's always going to have a problem with their car, family member, whatever it might be. They're going to be calling you in the dead middle of the night, need their car fixed, or you know, heaven forbid, you guys got to go to a junkyard, pull a part for the vehicle because nobody else has one. You got to be able to have some tools to be able to get the job done in any scenario while you're on the go. So today we're going to go over my top tools for on-the-go use. So we've got our Go tool bag here from SP Tools USA. Nice hard bottom shell, pretty decent sized bag with some extra pockets and everything in for it. Really rugged bag. It's going to do well for when we're, you know, off the beaten path trying to fix people's cars or out in the junkyard or something. So we've got our bag. Now we're going to have to keep in mind we want to keep things light enough for us to carry, as well as we want to keep it all within here so stuff's not flopping around everywhere when we go out to fix people's stuff. So we've got our bag. I'm going to go run over. Let's grab some tools so we can get out the door on our way to fix some cars. All right, tool number one, we are definitely going to need a good flashlight. You're going to need one that's going to be able to work in any situation that you have, and that's why I grabbed the SP Tools wireless charging flashlight. I did a review on this one as well as the charging pad a couple of videos ago, so I'll be able to put the links to all of these down in the description below. This one's got a light on top, light on the front, 800 lumens, really bright, really nice, and it's pretty much waterproof. So whatever situation we're going to be in, it's going to be there for us. Magnetic on the end, magnetic on the back, and a hook that's on top. So wherever we're going to need a light, it's going to be able to give that to us. Great tool. We definitely need a good light. Tool number two. Always down dirty diagnostics are going to be something electronic. Somebody calls you, of course, what's going to be broken? My car doesn't start, or my turn signals don't work, my headlights don't work. You're going to need to figure out something electronic. And the down dirty easiest way without packing a whole bunch of extra diagnostic equipment, meters and whatnot, I would say is to pack a nice test light. Now this one's going to be the Snap-on test light that has the 12-volt circuit built right into it, so it has the screen so you can see all the voltages of exactly what you're going to be reading. So two things built into one. Got yourself a nice test light. Really easy for doing down dirty diagnostics on the go. All right, next most important tool on the list is going to be a good impact. Next one would definitely be the SP Tools SP81133 mid-torque impact. It's light enough to get into just about anywhere you need, as well as got enough power to get just about anything off, whether it be suspension parts, getting off wheels while you're in the middle of the night. You really need to have a good impact for that one. So that's going in there. And of course, with the impact, you guys need a decent set of sockets. So I got a decent set of 1/2-inch sockets that I've had for a long time that has a good rail that's not going to let them go anywhere. So we're just going to throw those in the bag too. Next tool on the list is going to be a pretty generic one, and that's going to be an adjustable wrench, because I don't want to have to carry an entire wrench set in this bag. We've got an adjustable wrench. Now this one might be a little bit of a Frankenstein one to you. You remember those old Black & Decker ones that you push the button and it ratchets itself back and forth? That's this one, except for it doesn't have any guts to it. So that's my go-to. It's in my go bag. So we've got that one in there. And that's going to be able to replace pretty much all the other sizes of wrenches that we would need normally. So we've got that. Now, also in conjunction with that, if we were to need a second wrench or something like that, we've got a good set of pliers here with us. So we've got my favorite 3 pliers right here. We've got from Vampire Tools, we've got our Lineman Vampliers, which are gripping like nobody's business on the top, plus they've got some cutting end in the middle. We've got also from Vampire Tools their set of needle nose that also cut. These things grip in all weather, all conditions, no problem. And then from Knipex, we've got from their Cobra line, we've got their mid-size set of pliers that are fully adjustable. Great set of 3 pliers that I think you guys need to have in this go bag. All right, swinging its way in, we've got our Big Daddy Wilton Hammer right here for you, because you guys are going to need something in that situation where something's just got to come apart and it really doesn't want to. Whether it be brakes, wheels, you don't get those rusty, crusty wheels off the vehicle, you got to beat them off. Like I said, the brakes, hubs, if you got a hub bearing that came apart, you really need to get those things off. And here in Ohio, in the Rust Belt, they really aren't going to come off without some, I guess, 4 pounds of persuasion from my buddy Mr. Wilton right here. So big old Wilton Hammer going in the bag. This thing's getting pretty heavy, guys, so we're coming to a close on the list. We just got a couple more things. All right, guys, down and dirty. We're down to our last two here. Last two coming up. Next thing, good mid-size pry bar, because again, some things don't want to come off. They don't want to come apart. You can't get some of those hoses off. This will be the medieval version of getting hoses off, but any other kind of parts, suspension things, water pumps, they just don't want to come off. Good to have a medium-sized pry bar that still is short enough to fit inside of that bag. So great one right there. Next one, biggest portion of the toolkit, which is also going to be pretty much comprehensive. I'm going to include this as one kit, but you guys can pick up a whole different kinds of manufacturers carry kits like this that you guys really need to have inside of your vehicles or some kind of, to-go material here for you. So here in this kit, we've got a Stanley set that has all kinds of cool stuff in here with it. It's got a 3/8 and 1/4 inch full deep and shallow set with some extensions. Allen's got your screwdrivers in here with it. You got to be able to have screwdrivers and Phillips flathead, Torx. It's got all of those inside of there. A spark plug socket, pretty much everything you're going to need on the go to be able to take whatever it is apart. I like it has those Allens all put in there. Having a kit like this, like I said, there's tons and tons of manufacturers out there. This is just the specific one that I carry in my truck, usually when I'm on the go. But you really need to have a kit like this. It's really comprehensive and it still fits in the bag. Well, there we go, guys. That's the end of the list. This was my top tools for when you're on the go. If you got to fix something on the fly, whether you're at the junkyard or wherever, you got to get your stuff done. Doesn't matter where it is, when it is, what time it is. This is going to be your go bag of tools to be able to fix just about anything. I'd say probably 95% of everything that you're going to have an issue with, this is going to be able to take care of in some way or form. Yeah, I know it's going to be a little bit medieval in some ways, but most of these tools are going to be able to get the job done in one way, shape, or form or another. So, roll this thing out. Let's get rocking. Go get some cars fixed out on the go. Well, guys, that's about all I've got for you today. If you enjoyed this video or videos like it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification so you get notified when I come out with cool, awesome content just like this one here today. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys share with all your other friends on other social media. We've got great things coming here on the channel coming up, both in Duramax content and lots of cool tool stuff too. So make sure you get subscribed. I appreciate it, and as always, you guys stay awesome.